So I moved to Nashville in 2009, a long time ago, and I moved there because my fiance at the time, my wife now, she had pushed me to move there. I always wanted to be a songwriter. I always wanted to do that for a living, but I thought that was too much of a pipe dream and not a realistic dream. And so I was never going to do it, but my wife convinced me. She's like, man, you need to really go and try this. So we got married and we moved down there the next day, actually, or up there. And yeah, so from 2009 up until 2020, I just grinded and worked and hustled hard, working 2 or 3 jobs at a time and doing this at night and on the weekends trying to make it work. And I ended up signing my first publishing deal in 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic. And my wife had always been always at me to write her a song, a love song. And it's not one of those things you just do. Like, you can't, if it's for somebody you really care about, you can't just like fake it, you know what I mean? And so I had never done it, but I got together with my buddy Ian Christian one day, and I had this idea, and he had a similar idea. And I don't write a lot of songs from a personal place, but this one is definitely a one, and it's about my wife. And you know, we have 3 little ones at home. I missed baseball games today. They're 8, 7, and 5 years old, and she's holding down the fort, playing the role of a single mom while I'm out here doing this thing. And I'm everything that I am because of her, for sure. And this song is really about that. And so I finally listened to her and wrote a song for her, and it ended up being my first major cut on a major record. An artist named Granger Smith put it on his record last year, and it just sort of lived on his record. And as a songwriter, you don't really nowadays you don't make money if the song just gets released to Spotify or Apple. You really only make money if it goes to radio and it does well. That's where the money's at with advertising and everything. And so that song just lived on his record, and it didn't really do anything. But then about 2 months ago, an artist that has 2 number ones at this point, his name is Matt Stell, he picked it up again, and he's releasing it to radio on Monday, actually. So you guys will be able to turn on the radio and hear this song, and you know, call in your local radio station and request it 27 times a day. And anyway, this song is it's very special to me because it's about my wife, and it's just sort of about that old adage that behind every successful man is a woman. Am I right? Yeah. 3 people. The rest of the dudes are sleeping on the couch tonight, but that's okay. We're going to see if the Zyrtec works right now, because this gets up there. The skyscraper, the record player, Kentucky 80 proof. The telephone, the radio, the footprints on the moon. The plate in the car and all the parts that make a light bulb shine. There's a lot of things that some man made, but one reason why. 'Cause all us boys wanna grow up to make our mamas proud. To find that girl that lifts us up when life gets us down. Behind any guy doing anything right, there's a woman's work at hand. If a man made anything, it's 'cause a woman made that man. Yeah, buddy. Come on. All right, a couple more, you're getting lucky tonight. That's better. I bet money that a man made the wheel so he could drive a girl around when he gets stuck in some field. You can't convince me that Da Vinci would be as famous as he is if Mona Lisa didn't smile at him the way she did. Yeah, all us boys wanna grow up to make our mamas proud. Find that girl that lifts us up when life gets us down. Behind any guy doing anything right, there's a woman's work at hand. Yeah, if a man made anything, it's 'cause a woman made that man. There are reasons why and reasons how we do the things we do. But honey, all of mine without a doubt are you. 'Cause all us boys wanna grow up to make our mamas proud, find that girl that lifts us up when life gets us down. Honey, we gotta do anything right. There's a woman's working hand. If a man made anything, it's 'cause a woman made that man. Yeah, a woman made that man. God bless you, women. Putting up with our shit ain't easy.